All right, so Craig is recording, and the August council meeting for Awaken the North is now commenced. We have in attendance for chancellors Anya, Cal, Callista, Laurel, Russ, and Storm. We are missing Chris. Chris is the only chancellor who is missing, correct?
I believe so.
Storm, you are muted.
Yeah, Becca.
Where'd Becca go? Becca was just here.
Becca's
What's
here.
that?
I thought
You
you said
didn't
Becca.
call my name.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
You're
Little
always
Hammer.
in our hearts.
Little Hammer, Becca is here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and kick it off here. Anya, how are you?
Wheezing,
Yeah.
but I'm alive.
Are you feeling any better?
Excuse me. I feel okay, other than being exhausted from coughing. My issue is, since I am fortunate and asthmatic, every time I get a cold, it settles right down in my lungs and it just stays there for weeks. So I'll be coughing for a while.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, and of course, we hope that you get better quick. So,
Thanks.
what do you have to report from us on the member side of things?
So since we last met, in the public group, we have approved 19 more people. I have declined
Awesome.
3 people. So pretty good there. Growth is actually up versus last time, so that's good.
Nice.
As far as interaction goes, interaction's been down a little bit. However, Thursday is still by and far the most popular day. Thank you, Becca. Everybody loves the hammer post in there. Everyone's favorite.
Awesome. What about the members group?
Members group. We've also seen growth in there. If I can get my to cooperate, there we go. In that one, I have approved 11 people, and only declined 1. And once again, that one was due to not actually going through the proper procedures of becoming a member before requesting group access. So,
Awesome.
as far as interaction in the members group, it's kind of seen the same slight decline in interactions, but not a lot. And the most popular day in the members group is Sunday. Suna's day.
Sundays. Who posts on Sunday? Who doesn't post on Sunday? You do.
That's the one I post the member check-in. And the last member check-in had a lot of really good interaction. People were really getting the ball rolling, getting to know each other and encouraging each other. It was really nice.
Awesome.
I was very pleased. As far as member apps on the website, there's been 16 accepted since last time. I don't actually have a way to go back and see on declined apps, at least not that I'm aware of at this point. I can say that I did decline, I want to say 2. So not bad. Most of the apps were good.
Very cool. That is good to hear.
Discord is hopping and happening.
Mm-hmm.
And people are really settling into the community there, which has been really great. So, similar to last time, I pop in and I say hello and I interact with people, but not a lot really needs to be done there. People are really self-sufficient and doing good at supporting each other without a lot of poking and prodding and cajoling from me. So,
awesome.
Everything's good.
Which would you say, in your guesstimate, which channel would you say is the most hopping in the Discord?
Honestly, lately the general chat has been really, really active. A lot of people just checking in, saying good morning to each other. How's your day going? It's kind of seeming like more and more people are that's their stop and that's just kind of part of their start for the day is hopping into our Discord and checking in with the community. So, of course,
Awesome.
the memes channel is always going to be popular because memes
course.
are beautiful. They're beautiful things. But yeah.
Awesome. And what is one good thing that has happened to you this month?
Oh, I got a new. Was that this one? Yes, I got a new tattoo.
Oh, what'd you get?
I have a double cat skull. 2 cat skulls on my leg with a moon and some greenery. It's just the outline work right now. I'm going back to get shading and color next month. So,
Well, very
but
cool.
it's beautiful and I love it. Ink therapy is best therapy.
That's what I've been told. I'm too poor. I would have more ink, but I have 4 kids, so. Anything else you'd like to report?
I know. I think everything is good.
Awesome. Rebecca.
Hello,
our
y'all.
champ of military services.
So it's been pretty quiet ever since we put the stipulation in that you have to be an active member for 90 days, which is fine. I'm fine with that.
For the active member for 90 days for what?
For beard shit. I'm sorry,
For
beard accommodation. My bad. Yeah, whoops. There's one member who's been kind of keeping us in the loop about things. So I may need to write a letter, I may not. I haven't heard back from the sailor who had some issues with his beard shit beard request, due to a change of command. And then I have not heard anything from the one soldier, so I'm assuming that no news is good news. I'm not sure. All the email addresses, Beast, that you asked me to gather for you, I have sent to you, so I'm just waiting further instruction for what you would like me to do with that.
Yep. We'll work on that later. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
No worries. I'm here and ready to go when you are.
Awesome. What's one good thing that's happened to you this month? Where are you sitting?
So we built a bed, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it was pretty cool.
Where's the bed?
It's in my house. In our house.
There you go.
Your
In our newly
new
painted
house.
bedroom.
In the
And
newly painted bedroom in the new house.
Yes, and the altar room begins next month. We have a date, so I'm excited. And then we actually close next Friday.
Very cool.
So I will be ridden of that house.
Awesome.
Yay.
Which is a relief. And my tattoo is starting to peel, which is disgusting.
Fun.
And
Congrats.
itchy. So
soon it will be over. You're like halfway.
I know, right? I literally. The really great thing that happened is I met one other pagan at my command, which was pretty cool.
Cool.
So that was
That's
it. All right, I'm done.
Awesome. Callista.
Okay.
Were you a part of the last meeting, hun?
Yeah. But
Okay.
not as a full-on council member, so
You were in as a chair.
yeah.
And now you are who?
Table.
The Copacabana.
The Chancellor of Public Affairs.
Yeah. So I mean, not a lot to report on that front. Done a few posts. Still trying to figure out when the best time to post announcements and stuff is. It seems to fluctuate. Like I'll look at the graphs and it'll be like, oh, 3 p.m. is a great time to post, and I'll post, and then like gets no traction. So still working on that.
It's a crapshoot. So, yep.
Yeah.
But you've been doing an awesome job so far.
Well, thank
So-
you.
And then in other exciting news from your department, coming up the 8th, what's
Yep.
going to be put out?
The fall edition of the new and improved Odin's Olga. I'm on track to have that ready to go by the 8th. Ellen, is that how you say her name? Ellen?
I believe Ellen.
Ellen,
I've
yeah.
not asked her actually,
she's,
so I'm not quite sure.
she's working on a comic specifically for the newsletter. And she said that should be ready to go on time. She also has a recipe, and she wants to write an article. So
Awesome.
got that. Galaxy gave me another recipe. I have the article from Rust Trail on the Yarrow Rune, which I'm going to include. I still need your write-up for your corner.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I'll get that to you this week.
okay. And we need to get together on the merchant corner. Do we typically involve, like, do we put a spotlight on specific merchants or all of them, or?
All of them.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. We just list them all. You can go off the website and
Okay.
just list what's on the website for it.
All right.
If the merchants want to include any special discounts or anything for the newsletter, then that's fine as well. But basically,
Okay.
just go off of what's on the site.
I'll get with Kat on that then.
Awesome. I'm actually kind of surprised she's not
other
here.
than
She's
that-
usually here. So
What?
I'm actually kind of surprised Kat's not here tonight. But yeah,
I know.
she just started school back up, so I know she's running rampant with that.
Right. Other than that, got flyers and brochures. I mean, if you have a deadline that you want those done by, tell me.
Preferably before September 20th, as we will be hosting the ATN booth at the Springfield Pagan Pride Fest. And I'd like to have some for that. So
Okay. All right, no worries then. I'll keep the focus on the newsletter until it goes out, and then knock the brochures and the flyers and stuff out.
Yep.
The rest of them, you got the one for the pocket altar and have them all. So
right. Yep.
Yeah.
We are using Russ's for that bit.
Okay.
I've actually just ordered a 250 from Gotprint, I think it was.
Print.
They were the cheapest I found.
Gotprint.com.
Yep.
okay,
So
send me a picture of them printed. I want to see them.
sure.
Um,
Alrighty. What's one cool thing that's happened to you this past month?
I had a tooth pulled, and
Yay.
I didn't realize how awful it was making me feel, and now I have like tons more energy. So that's a
Very
good
cool.
thing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been a weird month. So
All right. Well, thank you for all you do. And we do have a late comer of Chris. Chris is here now. Good to see you, Chris.
Yeah, sorry, I was watching a album release live stream, and time is kind of an ethereal concept to me right now. So,
Understandable. Who was it?
it's a cosplayer and D&D personality, Jenny D. She just
Good.
released an EP of basically mermaid songs, songs to drown sailors to.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I always love me a good song about drowning people.
Right. Awesome. So, what do you have to report on your end?
I think it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I've got About half of the training formatted. I'm waiting to upload it to the site till I get finished getting the learning program transferred over to the new host. The database for that is not wanting to cooperate.
Okay.
And then once I have that all finished, hopefully within the next couple of weeks, it'll go live.
Okay.
Um,
Is that going to affect the Gothar training course at all?
that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Okay.
I've got to work with the old host to get a backup of the database. For some reason, it's not wanting to back up for me. So I can't back it up and transfer it to the new one. So
Okay.
as soon as I get that, I'll let you know. That way you quit making any changes to the Gothar training course.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the entire transfer basically over the period of the weekend.
Okay. All right. Just keep me posted on that. That way I know when to stop. So.
Yep.
Yep. How's the new job going?
Going pretty good.
Good. Are you
Um,
actually working yet, or are you still doing the training stuff?
yes to both. I've taken a total of 3 phone calls this week.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So
Exciting.
I did 2 weeks of 8-hour days of in-class training.
Mm-hmm.
And then last week, I spent the entire week job shadowing. So basically, I was just in an 8-hour Zoom call with somebody, talking to them while they took occasional phone calls and worked on their cases.
Right.
And then this week was supposed to be my first week on my own actually working. And I've spent 4 hours of each day in additional training on a new program. Well, not new program, an old program, but new to me.
Right.
So I'm doing that all this week. So the way my schedule is set up, I start at 9 a.m. I have 2 hours to work on cases and everything off the phones. I'm not on the phones at all for those 2 hours unless I need to call a client directly or somebody calls and to speak with me. Those calls I do have to take. Then from 11 to 1, I'm supposed to be on the phones taking calls. And then lunch from 1 to 2. And then I'm off the phones from 2 to 4 and working on cases and stuff again. And then on the phones from 4 to 6. Well, I've been in training from 10 to 3 each day. So I'm only actually on the phones for about 2 hours a day. And the last 2 hours of the day are the slowest phone calls.
Right.
So I basically sit there and, well, I've been practicing with my lockpick set. That's my fidget toy. Or I've been browsing Facebook and watching YouTube when I don't have anything to actually work on. Because, well, I don't have anything to actually work on most of the time.
Right. Yep, that's actually how I learned how to type out HTML longhand. It was when I was working for
Nice.
Merrill Lynch online technical support, and we literally had days between client phone calls. So one of the original developers of HTML sat next to me and taught me how to type it out longhand, just so that we have something to do. So
Nice.
yeah, I feel your pain there.
Yeah. One of the things we get access to is online learning platforms. You can only do one at a time because they have a limited number of licenses, but I got signed up for Treehouse Learning. It's kind of like Udemy. It's just online learning classes. They're all technical based. So when I'm not actually working on stuff, I'm going to go through stuff on there. There's something to do.
Very cool. Awesome. Alrighty. So, anything exciting happened for you for the last month besides the new job?
I saw a mental health professional this morning.
Good.
And got paid to do it because of paid time off.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Hopefully that will work out well for you. So.
I hope so. She wants to see me weekly for the next month or so and then reevaluate from there.
Cool.
And she didn't try to have me committed, so that's a good thing.
Right.
You should probably edit that part out.
Eh. It's okay. Alrighty. Russ.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully you may
Hello.
hear me this time.
We can hear you, big
Hey.
sexy hairdo. How are you?
I am doing good. The hair is crazy super fluffy, though currently it's tied back because I couldn't fit my headphones on over it.
I saw your post
And
on Facebook with it, and it immediately reminded me of the scene from Firefly with Shepherd Book when River walked
Yeah.
in and he had his hair down, and she freaked out. So,
got a
yeah.
kick out of that.
It
Brought
was
back some
fun.
memories. Used to love that one.
Oh yeah. So, how are things on the financial end?
All right. So, and I'm going to post this right after the meeting so you all see this updated spreadsheet. This information is valid through the 23rd. That's when I kind of cut it off for what I was doing. August so far has been decent. This is actually the first month, and I don't really know why, that Patreon went down a tiny bit. It had been steadily climbing. It hit 324.89 in July. It dropped down to 314.50 for this month, so a little bit of a decline, though not too much. Member donations, which month to month are kind of just all over the map. This last month they were a little middling at 42.72. Some of the high points. We were able to contribute about 200 for an emergency member relocation that Beast was kind enough to initiate and spearhead. That was fantastic. Thank you, Beast. And
Most credit goes out to Galaxy. She worked her tail off for that one. I just supervised.
all right. Galaxy, thank you very much for spearheading that.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
As an update on that, Galaxy and I do get almost daily updates from the member that we relocated from the abusive situation, and the way they have blossomed and grown and completely changed, even in their just day-to-day attitude, has been amazing. The extraction for them was definitely a very good thing in their lives. So it's been awesome to see.
That's awesome. Great.
Would you concur, Galaxy?
Absolutely. I'm very pleased to see them shine. Literally, they glow. It's beautiful.
It's awesome.
It's fantastic. The last notable thing probably in the financials is, as Beast just remarked, we did print up a whole bunch of fantabulous flyers from GoToPrint. $80 well spent, I imagine.
Mhm.
And as of 2 days ago, our account was sitting at $356.79. There was a 70 some odd dollar hole, so it ought to be just a bit over 400 right about now.
Mhm.
So we are
Awesome.
doing pretty good month over month, quarter over quarter.
Speaking of that awesome brochure that I had printed, those are printed out for the September Pagan Pride Fest in Springfield.
Nice.
Remind me again where we got that brochure.
Yeah, I think Beast made most of it.
I don't remember that part.
It might have a little help.
A little bit of help, like a lot of help. Who was it that did that?
I tossed a few things together in PowerPoint.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So very modest. Yeah, the
Thank
beautiful
you, Russ.
brochure that we're using for the official ATN brochure at the moment was provided to us by the wonderful Russ, who has amazing talent when it comes to creating things like that, as it obvious in the brochure that we are using. So, as modest as he would like to be, he did an awesome job on it, and it works out very well. I appreciate that very much. So-
Anytime. Glad I could help, Beast.
Russ, what is one good thing that has happened to you this month? Other than the fact that you've survived all the California fires so far.
And not gonna lie, that was a blessing. I did not have to evacuate this year so far.
Yeah.
Um,
I've been worried about you. I've been watching it and seeing and watching where you are and watching all the other fires around you. And there's been a couple times I've been a little bit concerned, but yeah.
we've all been watching.
Yep.
It is scary. But on happier notes, I'm gonna say the martial arts class I started taking has probably been the high point. I've had quite a bit of fun at that.
Very cool. Which one are you taking?
Tang Sudo.
Hansudo. I'm not familiar with that one.
Ingsudo, it's one of the Korean arts. It draws on some of the material is common to Taekwondo, though Taekwondo is probably focused on kicks. Tangsudo kind of varies more towards upper body work and a combination of slow and fast techniques. Plus, the instructor incorporates basic weapons training. Day one, he taught us all how to not get stabbed, which
Well, that's a good
was
thing. Yeah.
very good, very practically usable thing.
Right.
Yeah, that has been really cool, and I am enjoying it.
Well, very cool. That is good to hear. And
All
of course,
right.
as always, you're doing an awesome job. And again, I thank you very much. Galaxy, if you would make a note for tomorrow, I need to get back with Russ about the report for Missouri. Russ, I
I was
got
actually
that
going to
note.
ask you about that.
Yeah, I got that
Um,
note. I need to look into it. I think I have an account online, but I need to verify in the morning and see if I do or not. And we'll go from there. I'm not
I can
ignoring you.
actually,
I promise.
I was going to say I can save the trouble. I went ahead and created an account. If you want to take about
Okay.
5 minutes during this meeting, we can wrap everything up and I can take care of it tonight. I just need a little bit of information on who wants to be in for a couple positions.
Okay. That's right, because the folks that were on the positions before are no longer there. Laurel and Chris, I believe, are still on there, correct?
Do you
Laurel
want to
should be
look at
on.
it right now or?
Might as well, let's take a look at it right now while we're thinking about it. Get it
Alright.
done with. Laurel should be listed there as secretary. I believe Chris is listed on there as well. In fact, I can pull up here as well. Um,
Okay, so I'm going to try and share, and hopefully you can all see a blank form, and this is actually the registration form we had to file. And hopefully I did not just lose everybody.
oh, we're still here.
Right.
Right.
So the registration form, we have to provide officers, and for the officers, we have to provide at minimum the president and secretary. We can provide more, but if we give those two, that's all we actually need.
Right.
So for you, you're definitely the president. Wasn't sure if Laurel would be the scribe.
Right. We still have Laurel as the secretary or the scribe.
Secretary, all right. So I'll
Um,
put you two down.
right. And then
Mhm.
see if I can see this here. Oh, where'd you go? There you are.
So other than that, we need to provide at least 4 board of directors. Oh,
Right.
sorry, 3 board of directors.
Oh, this is a different form than what I've seen before. I've not seen this particular
Hey,
form. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super simple. It's just this form, pay $10, you're golden for a year. Next year, we can renew for 2 years
Right.
as a biannual, but
Right.
odd years were restricted to just doing an annual. I don't know why Missouri is like that. That's weird.
At the moment, we have the 9 board members or chancellors, council members. Do we have the room to put the 9?
For the online version, which I'm going to file, I believe I can add everybody.
Okay. Then let's
So
go
I will
ahead
just,
and add them as we have them. So,
all right. Will folks send me their address? That's what I've got to put in.
mailing address or email address?
Street address, physical address, sorry.
I can get that to you in the morning.
All right, sounds good. Yours I actually have because I've got it on the original paperwork you filed. There.
Actually, everyone's here right now. Yeah. All of the chancellors, not the chairs, but the chancellors, if you would take just a brief moment and Facebook PM Russ with your physical mailing address, please.
Okie
And we'll
dokie.
pause here for just a moment while we do that.
All right, and that's it. I'll sign as a board member, and I'll pay them the $10, and you'll be good
Awesome.
next year.
Will they take the PayPal or do you need the credit card number for that?
I'm just gonna pay it. Call it a donation.
Hey, use the credit card. Actually,
Alright.
use the bank card because I don't think we've technically used that this year, and we have to use it at least once a year.
I will try to use it in that case.
Yeah, use the harvest card. That way, we have something on there that's being used. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, and other than that, that is it. So
Awesome.
I'll take
Alrighty.
over addresses, key them in, and take care of it.
Awesome. All right. And again, thank you so very much for everything you do. There's no way I could keep up with all of it. You do an amazing job because I don't understand numbers. They're all weird. So, yeah,
And numbers are crazy.
they are. You have to put them in a specific order. Otherwise, everything goes nuts and it's just weird. Speaking of weird, next on the list, we have Cal. Like that segue?
Perfect.
Cal, are you awake?
I don't know how to respond to that.
You are weird in the way that we love, so it's good. Who wants to be normal?
Not me.
Oh. So, how are things in the hydrating position, Cal?
It's been a long time since I had to intervene between Anja and anyone, and I kind of miss those days.
Well, if you're missing it too much, we could arrange something.
I mean, it's all right.
I'm enjoying the peacefulness and the quiet, and it's good. So let's not arrange things. I think there are enough issues at the moment that are requiring at least a watchful eye, if not complete destruction. So let's kind of leave it at that. That would be great.
Yeah,
The lesson
that's kind of
is don't poke the mama bear. Just don't
Right.
do it. Don't go there.
At which point, there comes a time where we have to look and see if all of the member issues are revolving around Anya, then, what's the common factor here?
I mean, she's a troublemaker. Maybe we should get rid of her.
No, I think that just means she's a very effective members affairs person.
And Chris with the PR spin. So, Cal, what is one exciting thing that has happened to you this month?
a really great thing happened to me this month, but it's a surprise tool that'll become useful later. So I can't say anything about it.
Vague. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's one
It's
good
nothing
thing?
that can be official, so
Hey, Cal, I've got a question for you.
Why
How
do
do you-
I know? What?
Hey, Cal, I have a question for you.
Oh, gods.
How did you get your avatar to move when you make noise?
It doesn't move when I make noise.
Yes, it does.
It does.
What?
If you look
No.
at the screen for the
Okay,
council meeting,
so-
when you talk, your little weird glowy eye dude moves.
So what it is it's just my avatar always talks, but it's not actually talking. It's just a GIF, and
it's a gift.
I'll just put it in the council. Actually, I'll put it in the Facebook chat. It's just this. It just seems to work well with how I speak.
But it only moves when you're talking.
Yeah.
I don't see it move.
I think it's because the voice chat is focusing on me, but I don't have a camera.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to our Chancellor of Racial Diversity, Stormy. You have to unmute and talk now.
Yeah, I forgot. Hello.
Hello, love.
Hi.
So obviously it's been a little quiet on my front, Facebook wise. There's been some technical difficulties. We'll leave it at that.
Right.
But we've got a few days of remembrance / holidays / significant date periods coming up. From September 15th to October 15th, we have Hispanic Heritage Month.
You know, I saw that the other day, and
Mhm.
my question about that, excuse me, all the other whoever special months go for the
Mhm.
month of February, the month of June, the month of. Why is Hispanic half month to half month? Why is it 15 to 15 instead of first to
So
30th?
September 15th is significant because it's the anniversary of independence for Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua. And then it goes from there. All the other countries that celebrate their respective independence days fall through that period. And then let's see, you've got Columbus Day, which is October 12th, and I guess they just decided to extend it to 15th. I'm not 100% sure where everybody's day lies, but that's the reason for it.
Awesome. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Sorry. There was a question that popped in my head the other day when I saw that the 15th through the 15th. I'm like, that's odd. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
Bye.
Cool. I didn't know that either. So nice.
So then we have Native American Day. This is more of a state-specific holiday. It's September 24th. It's celebrated in California and Nevada. There are other states that participate in Native American Day. However, they all come at different points, and the rest of them are in September. That's why the rest of them are not being mentioned.
Okay.
Let's see. We have September 16th, which is Mexican Independence Day, which falls within Hispanic Heritage Month. And then we have September 25th, which is the anniversary of the integration of a school in Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't remember the name of the actual school. But that was it was a consequence of the Brown versus Board of Education ruling that happened in 1954. So it's just a kind of a day of remembrance, essentially.
Awesome. And speaking of special days in September, the 13th. Do you have that one marked down?
13th.
Mhm.
What day was that? I have it written down on another list, I think.
Okay.
This particular one that I have in my face.
Okay. Laurel,
Yes,
what is the 13th?
Number 13.
it's my birthday.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have that one. Okay.
Yep. September
Gotcha.
13th is my beautiful wife's birthday. So
Okay, good.
I have to toss that in as a special day too.
Will add.
There you go. Awesome. If you would go ahead and make sure you get me that list so that we can get the team. Go ahead and shoot it over to Callista as well. And we'll get the team set to make announcements and such for the days. Facebook headers and banners and all that fun jazz.
Alrighty.
And it will be good. Callista, you can have your team work on that, right? Callista?
List.
Callista. There you are.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Stormy, what is one good thing that has happened to you this month?
I applied to go back to college.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay.
But I'm planning on majoring in botany.
Botany.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's about
When does that start for you?
the plan right now. The start of term is January 3rd.
Okay. So you got a little bit of time. So that's
Oh
good.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Well, we do appreciate all you do, and it is a blast talking with you. We're really happy that you're part of the family.
Happy to be here.
So, moving on, Cat Killmaster is not here for the Merchants Guild. If I remember correctly, there's been no new members of the Merchants Guild since last month, so that's a moot point anyway. I just did something weird to my screen. There we go. Okay. All right. After we have actually at the moment looks like one of the few chairs we actually have here is our new chair, who is the chair of Regnabui 8, Brad Moreland. Brad, unmute yourself and say hello.
Having some audio trouble?
He is.
Yeah,
He
he's been
is.
having some trouble hearing, so
Let me,
Oh.
we're talking. Can you unmute? Let me see if he's available. He's having a hard time. The audio is real piercing to him.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, we
he
will.
did have
he's-
he
he's
did have
trying.
an amazing idea though.
Sure.
So if he
Brad,
can't
are you
tell
with
us, we
us?
will tell you.
Brad, are you with us?
Brad, you might have your press to talk turned on.
Can you tell us your idea?
So this
me,
reminds
but-
me very
Trying.
much of a meme that I saw that
I can hear you just a little bit, Brad. You might try turning your input volume up in your audio setting.
video
So
conference.
he's having a real hard time hearing us.
Yep, no problem. We can come back to Brad. Video conferencing has become the new seances of the modern day. As we sit here and Brad, can you hear us? Brad, are you here?
Are
Give
you
us a
with
sign.
I
So,
saw that meme. It's pretty good.
For those listening who might not know yet, Brad has agreed to step up as our new chair of Regnabui 8, which, if you don't know what that is our LGBTQ plus community. Brad's been doing an awesome job providing information and compiling stuff. He's been in the chair position for about a week now, and so far I've been impressed with the work that he's done. Hopefully by next meeting, we'll have the audio issues fixed and he can give us an actual full report. As he's only been on here for about a week or so, there's not really a whole lot for him to report just yet, but we'll have a full report for him next time. And
He
it
does
will
have
be-
some really great ideas he'd like to present.
Okay. Are you able to channel his energy?
I do know that he wants to open a room in Discord for coming out,
Okay.
like a safe place to tell stories and to actually do the thing, you know, for people
Sure.
who need that support.
We can definitely do that.
I think if I understood correctly, and the others can feel free to correct me, I think it would be a room that would be open to everybody, including those not currently in that role, so that
Sure.
like they said, that would be a safe place for them to come out, and then at that point want to join in the chat room,
Sure.
then they could do so.
That's awesome. We can definitely do that. If people feel that there is a use for that room, then by all means, let's go ahead and make that happen. Anything we can do to help support, I am down for.
Really active. It's only been a week, but he's been really active at posting
Yes.
everything around the US.
Yep.
Yes, hit the ground running for sure.
Yes, yes,
And it's
yes.
good stuff. So, all right, awesome. After that, looks like the other chair that we have here is Dylan, who is the chair of the affiliated Kindred program. Unfortunately, Dylan is having microphone problems and can't be heard by anyone right now, so we're gonna go ahead and skip over him.
Wait, what?
And-
I think I fixed my microphone. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Can you guys hear me?
All right.
Are you ignoring me?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm going through a tunnel. You're breaking up.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to move on. Maybe he can join in next week.
Oh, okay.
I think he may
Wait
have
a
used
minute.
up all his time at the last meeting that I had to
Wait a
edit
minute.
out like 25 minutes of his conversation.
No,
So
I've been good. I've been
I
good
think
this
maybe
time.
He's out of minutes for this one. Now, Dylan, what you got going, buddy?
So, basically, I've been reaching out more and more, trying to spread the Kindred affiliation program.
Awesome.
I've made, I think, 10 or 15 posts in the past month since we last spoke in various different. I am so sorry. I'm having technical difficulties here. Various different Norse pagan groups.
Make your shift key something other, or make your push to talk something other than your shift key.
Because it's
Okay, I
trying
think I've got her.
keys.
Here I was thinking somebody was operating a checkout stand,
We're
scanning
good.
groceries.
So I've made 10 to 15 different posts concerning the affiliation program in multiple different Facebook-based Norse pagan groups. I mean, I think 4 or 5 of them got denied because on the grounds of not promoting other Facebook groups within that
Right.
group. I've since had conversations with the admins of those groups and explained I'm not promoting a Facebook group. I'm promoting an actual, physical kindred and willing to assist people in the facilitation and building of those kindreds.
Right.
Since our last meeting, I have had one of my former kindred members who lives just a little bit too far away, can't really make it, doesn't have any plans on coming to the area. He has actually come to me and told me that he would like us to go ahead and start moving forward on creating his own kindred out in Ohio.
Right.
So we've got one that I'm currently working on going through the process of creating the kindred so we can actually get it affiliated. And then as far as other kindreds, the Western Dragons Clan, Cat's kindred, they have fulfilled 10 of their, I think it's 12 hours is what we said, 12 hours of community service. So they've actually, Cat by herself fulfilled 10 of the 12 hours for their community service. So they're good. They've got their dues paid, I believe. They've got 10 of their 12 hours for community service done. They're really making the Bear Clan look bad because we don't have any of ours done. So,
We
but
will have
as
ours
far
on
as
September 25th. So
hey, yep, I like that idea. We are gonna go ahead and start working on that though.
Yeah.
As far as the Bear Clan goes, we're gonna be doing the Pagan Pride Day. Doing a little bit of passing out some information for some of those a couple different heathen shops, both online and physical here in Springfield that aren't going to be having booths out there. So I figured we might be able to log that towards community service.
Yep.
And then we actually just had our successful first gathering where our members actually got to come rather than just our council and our families. It was a gathering of all of our members, so that was really great. We've actually got 5 full members now, and we've actually doubled our numbers as far as provisional members go. So we're growing exponentially. But other than that, everything's moving forward, and I'm just kind of keeping the word out there.
Awesome. Do you have flyers up at shoot. I'm used to the metaphysical store being called Celebrations, and that's not the one that's here. The one up at
I don't. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say? Something about flies?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No, I don't have any flyers up yet. I was actually I didn't want to interrupt earlier, but I was actually going to see if Callista could work something out as far as the Kindred and the Awaken the North flyers for us.
I'm not going to have
if
that
she has
happen.
time.
Not going to have that happen right now because she is buried under a bunch of other stuff for Awaken the North.
Yeah.
So
figured.
I don't want to detract her from the awesome work she's doing with that just yet. If we don't have something after, or if we don't have something by the time she's finished with the newsletter and such, then we can discuss it. But for right now, I want to
Okay.
keep her on task with the stuff that we've got her doing.
For sure. I'll just throw something together obviously Bjorn, I can throw our own stuff together until she's available, if she would be willing to do that work for me. But as far as Awaken the North goes, do you want me to hold off on that?
Yeah, she's already working on flyers for Awaken the North.
Okay.
So that's already in the process right now. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about just for Bjorn 8. But yeah, she's already working on Awaken the North stuff for us. So that will be fine. That was part of her whole report earlier, but Bjorn 8 will need to have our own flyers, and we can talk about that later date. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, if I'll put something together just with our logo and a little explanation of what we do. I was just
Cool.
gonna talk to her and see if once she was available, if she could do something a little nicer, because
yeah.
me no do computer. So
All right. Awesome.
no, that's it.
What's one good thing that's happened to you this month?
Oh, I got a war horn. No,
You can't
Yeah.
call your wife that.
no, I mean, just kind of living life. Everything's going.
You've got a new job.
That was 2 months ago.
Was that 2 months ago? Wow,
That was 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the new job is going well. I've been making some really good tips. And my paychecks haven't been too horrible either. With the out of state work that I've been doing. So we're
Right.
moving up as far as that goes, and might actually be looking at a new place here pretty soon, which will be
Sweet.
amazing.
Yep, that will be good. Awesome. All right. Well, that includes
Oh.
everyone who is here.
What-
What?
Wait, something awesome did happen this month. I can't
What's
believe I forgot it. My daughter said her first word, and you know what it was?
Mom,
Yeah, we heard about that.
Yay.
It was Dad.
I was really hoping it would be a curse word.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Alrighty. Russ, have you gotten the mailing addresses for all of the council?
Everybody, Cal, I think.
Cal?
I'll make sure she does it.
What do I do? What do?
Cal, would you
You need
please?
to PM Russ your address for that form that he's filling out.
Oh, I'll do that right now.
You need your mailing address so we can fill out the legal forms for Waken North.
I thought that was just common knowledge. Oh.
Your address? No, no
Yeah.
one knows where you live. Yep.
I do. Meh.
Like I said, no one knows where you live. So.
Oh.
See, anybody who had access to that PDF knows exactly where I lived.
Not
because
everyone
I
has
was part of the
access to that
mailing
PDF.
list.
Yep.
oh, I posted that on Facebook a while back in the public group.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone else have anything that they need to report? I hear silence.
Just a creature report.
Few
So-
things on the list that didn't get covered.
Sure.
You mentioned the extraction and the camp out, but we'd also talked about the Gothar training program and how far that's come along.
That has gone by leaps and bounds thanks to your support and help. Galaxy has been a great contributor to the Gothar training program. It's been a really
Yay.
big help to getting it further along. At this point, we are about 3/4 done. So I expect to have that finished and up and running here shortly and able to start taking students. So that will be exciting. What else? Anything else?
I think that's everything. We had a few different things from last week, but I think most of them were taken care of.
Okay. Groovy. All right. So I think that's about it.
So is there any kind of a prize for recruitment here?
Yeah,
We'll
you
give
get
you
to
an
watch
official-
your tribe grow.
Get
We'll
like
give you an official attaboy.
get like 10% off the Gothar training program or something like that. I know I brought in like 6 people this past month.
You want to compare that to how many people I've brought in?
Well, how much of a discount are you getting on the training program there, Casey?
Considering
You know how
I'm
many
making
hours he
it
puts
for him?
into it? I don't think you understand what's going into this program.
I saw the chat for it a little while back.
Yeah.
I got a little
That was
peek at
just
it,
the
and
sagas.
that's rough.
That was
That's rough.
just the sagas, sir.
I'll give you that. That's rough. I would not want to have to put together a whole college course.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. We will have discussions on the actual cost points for the training course at a later date. Once we get it finished up, we'll have discussions on the value, perceived value, and actual monetary requirements. Legally, there are requirements that we have payments for it. We're not allowed to give it out free. So we'll discuss all that at a later date once I get it finished. And we'll go through and talk about that stuff. So, okie dokie.
Right on. I was actually joking about the
I know.
recruitment discount, by the way.
I know.
I was just teasing.
I mean, I've
Your
got
permanent
2
rec.
pennies and some pocket lint.
I can give you a crisp high five.
I wasn't joking. That we'll give you an
All my
official
love and
attaboy.
admiration.
Do I get my official attaboy?
You'll get your official attaboy
You know
when you
what?
hit 10 recruitees.
Tell you what,
And a kindred.
let's do this. Anya, are you still awake?
Yeah.
Is there a way of tracking who people put down as referred them?
I can go back into the accepted applications and find it. So technically,
Starting September the 1st, so you don't have to go back and check stuff from before. Starting September the 1st through September the, was there 30 or 31 in September? How many days?
25.
30.
30. And if somebody reminds me this weekend, I'll just create a quick report for that.
There you go. So for the month of September, whether it is a council member or a member of Awaken the North, whoever gets the most referrals logged, and they have to put your name down in the referral section of the application, whoever gets the most referrals approved to join Awaken the North and actually adds new members to Awaken the North, there'll be a prize.
I would have been cool with an
yay,
attaboy.
prizes.
There's your attaboy. You got it.
We'll do a prize for whomever referred people during the month of September.
They
Can
must
I have
be
a brownie?
accepted, so don't don't
Can it
deter
be a brownie
people
from
in.
Galaxy?
I mean, Heather's worth at least like
Brownies for the winner.
20 approved referrals. I'm just saying.
Right, but Heather's already a member, so that doesn't count.
Here, leave
new
and come back.
No. New members from September the 1st through September the 30th. Whoever refers the most will get a prize. Okay? So, in fact, Callista, if you want to have your team spam that out with links to the joining page and make sure that people know that they need to put in there who referred them. And we'll go ahead and do that as the official contest for September.
Might need to figure out what the prize is before we announce that.
It's my respect.
Someone's gonna have
It's
to.
an official attaboy.
Someone's gonna have to send me an email.
No,
or
we only have one official attaboy to give out, Dylan.
Hang on. Time out. Callista's trying to talk here. What's up, Kelly?
Somebody's gonna have to send me an email or a PM or something because I'm still getting the garbled thing, and I think I got the gist.
I got
of
her.
that, but I
got her.
Thank you.
Oh,
I got her.
all right. Galaxy's got you, so it's good. So, all right, guys. Anything else we need to discuss? Nope. All righty. Do I have a motion to close the meeting?
Motion to close.
Do I have a second?
Oh, I remember one thing,
All right.
and we might have covered it when, my sick brain might have missed it. Have we heard anything about where we're at with the federal nonprofit?
We have not. From last that I was able to see, it's looking like probably February.
Okay.
Yep.
Was all.
But did find out that the official federal 501c does not prevent us from doing the Gothar training program or any of the other projects and such that we have going on right now. The licensing that I have with the state of Missouri covers all that for us, and we are good.
Sweet.
So, all right. So I have a motion to close. I have a second. Who seconded?
Collectively.
I did.
seconded.
Okay. So we'll mark that down as done. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the bot, and we will see the rest of you folks next month.